Hello, friend. Welcome to Coffee English. Imagine a busy road. Many cars are moving, everything flows well. Now imagine someone stops their car in the middle of the road. They want to check the map. They want to find the perfect way. They want to make sure everything is correct. What happens? All traffic stops. Cars wait behind them. Horns make noise, nothing moves. This is exactly what happens when you try to speak English. Your brain has ideas, your brain has words, your brain wants to talk. But then you stop, you think, wait, is this grammar correct? Should I use this word? How do I make a perfect sentence? And while you think, nothing comes out. Your mouth stays closed. The conversation continues without you. The problem is not your English. The problem is the traffic jam in your mind. You try to build the perfect sentence, but perfect sentences take time, and conversations do not wait. Today, I will show you how to clear this traffic jam, how to make your words flow freely, how to speak without stopping. The solution is simple, very simple, but it works like magic. It is called the 5-word rule. This episode is for people who understand English but freeze when speaking. If you know what you want to say but cannot say it, this is for you. By the end of this episode, you will have a clear method, a simple method, a method that works right away. Are you ready to clear the traffic jam? Ready to make your English flow? Take a deep breath. Get comfortable. Let us begin. Let me tell you about 2 rivers. The first river flows easily. It moves around rocks. It goes left, then right, sometimes fast, sometimes slow, but it never stops. It always flows. The second river has a dam, a big dam. The water wants to flow, but the dam holds it back. The dam says, wait, you must be perfect first. You must be exactly right. So the water waits, and waits, and waits. Behind the dam, pressure grows more and more until one day the dam breaks, or the water just sits there forever, dead, not moving. Your English is like these rivers. When you speak short, simple sentences, you are like the first river. Words flow, you move around problems. Sometimes you make mistakes, but you keep going, you communicate, you connect, you are alive. When you try to speak perfect sentences, you are like the second river. You build a dam in your mind. You hold back your words. You wait for perfection. And while you wait, you do not speak at all. Here is an important truth. A flowing river is better than a perfect river that does not flow. Communication is about flow, not perfection. Now let me tell you about babies. How do babies learn to speak? A baby does not study grammar. A baby does not worry about mistakes. A baby just speaks. First 1 word, mama, then 2 words, mama come, then 3 words, I want milk. Is the grammar perfect? No. Should it be, I would like some milk, please? Yes. But does the baby care? No. And does the mother understand? Yes, perfectly. The baby talks well with simple words, and every day the baby speaks more, easily, happily. Now think about adults learning English. They try to build long, perfect sentences from day 1. They think, I must sound smart, I must use difficult grammar. So they think and think and think, and while they think, they do not speak. Here is the secret. The baby's way works better, much better. Short sentences, simple words, speak right away. No thinking, no stopping, just flowing. This is the foundation of the 5-word rule. Now you might ask, why exactly 5 words? Why not 3? Why not 10? Great question. Let me explain. 5 words is the magic number. Not too short, not too long, just right. With 5 words, you can say almost anything. I need help right now. Where is the nearest hospital? This food tastes really good. I don't understand this question. See, complete ideas, clear talking, but simple. Here is what happens in your brain. With 3 words or less, you sound too simple, like a robot. I want coffee. Go to store. It works, but it feels strange. You feel like a child. With 10 words or more, your brain must work hard. Very hard. You must organize many ideas. Choose many words. Check grammar many times. This creates the traffic jam. This creates silence. But with 5 words, your brain can do this easily. It is like carrying 5 apples. Not too heavy, not too light. Comfortable. Let me give you real examples. Someone asks you, "What did you do yesterday?" The perfectionist way is trying to say, "Yesterday, I went to the store to buy some groceries, and then I came back home and cooked dinner." That is 20 words. While you build this sentence in your mind, your mouth stays closed. You look confused. The other person thinks you did not understand. Now the 5-word rule way. You say, "I went to the store." Pause, breathe, then you say, "I bought some groceries." Pause, then, "I cooked dinner at home." 3 simple sentences. Each has 5 words or less. Same information, but you spoke, you really communicated. This is the power of 5 words. Another example. Someone asks, "Do you like your job?" The perfectionist tries to say, "Well, it is quite interesting and challenging, and I really enjoy working with my colleagues, although sometimes the workload can be a bit overwhelming." That is 27 words. Good luck building that while someone waits for your answer. The 5-word rule way, my job is quite interesting. Pause, I like my colleagues. Pause, sometimes it's very busy. Pause, but I enjoy it. See the difference? Same meaning, but you spoke, you communicated, you connected. Here is another secret. When you speak short sentences, people think you are confident. Why? Because confident people do not explain too much. They speak clearly and simply. When you try to build long sentences, people see you struggling. They see you searching for words. They see you are not sure. Short sentences sound confident. Long sentences sound nervous. This is why the 5-word rule works. It makes you speak. When you speak, you sound confident. When you sound confident, you feel confident. When you feel confident, you speak more. It is a beautiful circle. Now I will give you a clear plan, step by step. This plan takes 3 weeks, just 3 weeks to change your speaking. Week 1 is called the 5-word lock. For 1 full week, you only speak 5-word sentences. Maximum 5 words, not 6, not 7, 5 or less. This sounds extreme, right? It is. That is the point. This week teaches your mouth to move. Your mouth has been locked too long. We need to open it. How do you practice? Easy. Every morning, talk to yourself for 5 minutes. Talk about your morning, but only 5-word sentences. I woke up at 7. I felt very tired today. I drank some hot coffee. The weather looks quite nice. At first, this feels strange. Your brain wants to say more. Do not let it. Lock it to 5 words. Do this every day. Morning routine. Evening routine. Talk about your day. Always 5 words maximum. Also, find English speakers online. Chat with them, but follow the rule. Only 5 words per sentence. If someone asks, "What do you do?" answer simply, "I work in a bank." Not, "I am currently working as a financial analyst in a large international banking institution." Just, "I work in a bank." This week will feel uncomfortable. You will want to say more, you will feel too simple. That is okay, this discomfort is good, this is growth. Week 2 is called the 7-word expansion. Now you can use 7 words per sentence. A little more freedom, but still simple. Why only 2 more words? Because we train your brain slowly. Like at the gym, you do not jump from 5 kilos to 50 kilos. You go slowly. 5, then 7, then 10. Same practice as week 1, but now with 7 words. I woke up at 7 today. I felt very tired but happy. I drank some hot black coffee. See, a bit more detail, but still controlled, still flowing. Continue talking to yourself daily. Continue chatting online, but now 7 words maximum. Week 3 is called the natural flow. This week you can use any length. No limits, but here is the key. You still like short sentences. Now you have a choice. Simple thought, use 5 words. Need more explanation, use 7 or 8 words. Really complex, maybe 10 words, but you never force long sentences. You trained your brain for 2 weeks. Your brain now knows how to speak without stopping. Your mouth is open. Words flow easily. This week, your English will feel different, very different. You will speak without thinking, without translating, without freezing. Why? Because you removed the dam. You let the river flow. After these 3 weeks, keep using short sentences. Sometimes you will use longer sentences. That is great. But when you feel stuck, return to 5 words. It is your safety tool, your key. Let me show you how this works in real life. Situation 1. Job interview. The interviewer asks, "Why do you want this job?" Old way, you try to say, "I have always been passionate about this industry, and I believe that my skills and experience make me an excellent candidate for this position because I am very motivated and hardworking." That is 32 words. While you build this, you are silent, sweating, nervous. 5-word rule way, you say, "I really like this industry." Pause, "My skills match this job." Pause, "I am very motivated." Pause, "I work hard every day." Same information, but you spoke, you communicated, the interviewer understood. Situation 2. Restaurant, you want to order food, there is a problem. Old way, you try to say, "Excuse me, I'm terribly sorry to bother you, but I think there might be a small mistake with my order because I asked for the chicken without any sauce, but this one seems to have sauce on it." That is 38 words. Too much, you get nervous, maybe you just eat the wrong food. 5-word rule way. "Excuse me, there's a problem." Pause, "I ordered chicken without sauce." Pause, "This one has sauce." Pause, "Can you change it, please?" Clear, simple, problem solved. Situation 3. Making a friend. Someone interesting sits next to you. You want to talk, but you feel nervous. Old way, you try to prepare the perfect start. "Hello, I hope you don't mind me asking, but you seem like an interesting person, and I was wondering if you might be interested in having a conversation." That is 30 words. While you prepare this, the moment passes, the person leaves, opportunity gone. 5-word rule way, you just say, "Hi, I'm Alex." Smile, wait, they answer. Then you say, "Do you live here?" Simple question. 4 words, conversation starts. See how powerful simple is. Here is something beautiful. Native speakers like short sentences. They are easy to understand. They are clear. They sound confident. Long sentences make people tired. They must work hard to follow you. Short sentences make everyone happy. You speak easier. They understand easier. Everyone wins. We learned a lot today, friend. We learned about the traffic jam in your mind, how trying to be perfect stops you. We learned about rivers and dams, how flowing is better than waiting. We learned why 5 words is magic, not too short, not too long, just right. We learned the 3-week method. Week 1 with 5 words, week 2 with 7 words, week 3 with natural flow. We saw real examples. Job interviews, restaurants, making friends, all easier with short sentences. Now it is your turn. Here is your challenge. Starting tomorrow, practice the 5-word rule for 1 week. Just 1 week. Every morning, talk to yourself for 5 minutes. Talk about your routine. Only 5-word sentences. If you speak English this week, use the rule. Keep sentences short. Do not explain too much. Just talk. After 1 week, come back here. Listen again. Then tell us in the comments what changed. Did speaking feel easier? Did words flow better? Your story can help someone else. Someone struggling now. Someone who thinks they will never speak English. If this episode helped you, share it with one friend who understands English but cannot speak. This could change everything for them. Also, subscribe to Coffee English. We make content that really helps, methods that really work. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trying. Thank you for believing in simple power. This has been Coffee English. Remember, friend, fluency is not about knowing many words, not about perfect grammar, not about sounding smart. Fluency is about flow, about speaking, about communication. And flow comes from simple things. Short sentences, clear ideas, no traffic jams. You have everything you need. You understand English. You know words, you know grammar. The only thing stopping you is the dam in your mind. The dam that says, wait for perfection. Today we broke that dam, we let the river flow. 5 words at a time, simple, powerful, free. Starting tomorrow, your English will change. Not because you learned something new, but because you removed what blocked you. Speak short, speak simple, speak now. The words are inside you. They want to come out, let them. I will see you in the next episode. Until then, practice, speak, flow. Take care, friend. This is Coffee English signing off. You can do this. 5 words at a time. See you soon.